Hi guys, it's Justine and today I am going to be showing you a DIY flower vase video. So first off, I am filming in my kitchen today because my kitchen has the best artificial lighting because I live in Seattle and it's rainy outside and it's dark outside and I'm not getting any good natural lighting, but I'm kind of liking this. I don't know, what do you think? So here's the deal. I made this vase about a month ago. I don't know what this is. This flower arrangement, I made this about a month ago. I made it entirely out of things that I got from the Dollar Tree. And I thought this would be a really good DIY video before Thanksgiving because then I can show this to my viewers and they can make it for their Thanksgiving centerpieces. They can bring it as a gift, like a hostess gift to a Thanksgiving get-together. I thought this was a really cute idea. So today is November 1st, the day after Halloween, and I walked into the Dollar Tree and they had taken down all of their fall flowers already. And like, it's the 1st of November, it's still fall, but they have their Christmas flowers out. So I'm still going to do a DIY flower arrangement video entirely out of things from the Dollar Tree. But it's going to be with Christmas flowers, and I am not the type of person to start decorating for Christmas until after Thanksgiving, but it looks like this year I'm starting. And this is also kind of ironic, but as I was driving home after shopping, I stopped by at Starbucks and red cups are back and I got my first peppermint mocha of the season. So Christmas is early this year. I'm not usually this type of person, but it is. And of course these flower arrangements, if you still would prefer to do a more fall themed arrangement for your Thanksgiving table, you can still do that. Just try to pick up orange, red, yellows, browns type of flowers. You're probably gonna have better arrangements at like Michael's, for example. And they still do have some at the Dollar Tree, but they're not as pretty as these ones that I got when, you know, fall was full swing. So I'll just show you these ones. You can hear the rocks at the bottom because, and I mean, we're gonna get into that in a second, but I did not glue the rocks at the bottom of this one, but I'm going to. But yeah. So it's really full, it's really pretty, and I am going to show you how to make your own like this today. What I also really love about this flower arrangement is it's not like a typical flower arrangement where you just put your fake flowers in a vase and then at the end of the season you take them out of the vase and put them in storage. This, you just put the whole thing in storage, and then when the season is over, you put the whole thing back in storage. And so it's really, after it's made, it's really no hassle at all. So to get started, the materials you're gonna need are a container to put your vase in. I got these, like I said, everything's from Dollar Tree. What I liked about these is they're just normal flower pots. They're just plastic flower pots, but there is 6 in a package. And so I'm gonna use 2 today because I'm gonna do 2 separate flower arrangements. And then I'll have 4 left over to do whatever I want with. If I decide to make more arrangements, if I decide to grow something in them, they're very versatile and I like that. And so these are the ones I got, but you can get any one you want. Then you're going to need a type of squishy material. And it's going to need to be able to fit inside of your pot. And so it can be any kind. I don't know, I'm gonna open this for you. So this one is like softer than the one that I used previously. I have not glued anything of this down yet. I don't know if you can see, but they're like styrofoam, but the type of styrofoam is different. Either one works. It just needs to be soft enough that you can stick the flower stems through it. So this is the second thing you're gonna need. Then you're going to need something heavy. I got rocks. These, like I said, you could hear them jiggling at the bottom of that, but today I'm going to be gluing them down so they don't make that noise. You can get anything really. You could use sand if you wanted to, like just sand from your backyard, dirt from your backyard. But I like the rocks. I think they're cleaner. I think they're less hassle, and of course there's more of them in the bag than I'm going to use, but again, they're a very versatile decoration. You can use them for a lot of DIY projects, so I'm going to be definitely using any that I have left over. Then you're going to need ribbon for decoration, a glue gun, which this you cannot get at the Dollar Tree, but you can get a whole bag of extra glue gun refills at the Dollar Tree. Also need wire cutters or heavy duty scissors because the flowers are made out of wire. Normal like school scissors just aren't gonna cut it. They're not gonna cut through the wire. So you need something a little heavier duty unless you have like really strong hands, but I can never cut through it. And lastly, and my favorite, and I went a little overboard on the flowers this year, but I'm also going to be making a wreath in another DIY video, which I will link down below when I make it. So you're gonna need a ton. See, I obviously went overboard. I don't need this many flowers for 2 vases, so, but yeah, a bunch of flowers. So I'm gonna start off by just cutting the stems of the flowers. I'm going to do, how am I going to divide this up? I think I'm going to do one of my flower vases that kind of has a white and gold and, is this burgundy? I think it's a deep red. It's not like a bright red. I think I'm going to do one with like this kind of color combo and one that is a brighter red and gold color combo, and then anything that's left over I'm going to put on my wreath. Like I said, that video will be linked down below. So I'm going to start off, I think I'm going to make the gold and red one first, and I'm going to start off by taking each of them and cutting off the stems with the wire cutter. And sorry about my hair, this is leftover Halloween hair. If you watched my October favorites video, you know that. I jumped, and see, just cut them off like so. I think this is, you can do this for any holiday really. You could do it for Valentine's Day, Easter, you could do it just for any season, summer, winter, spring, fall. You know, just buy flowers that match that season. And I'm going to fast forward this part because, I mean, it's going to take a while. Also, don't forget to cut off the tag. By taking this, some rocks and a glue gun, and I'm going to glue the rocks to the bottom of the pan, just so it's heavy and it stays down when it's up on a table. So I don't know how well you can see there, that's better. But I kind of have some of the rocks stacked up on top of each other. Next, I'm going to take my styrofoam. I'm going to place it in there, just double check and make sure that it fits, and this one fits perfectly. I'm just going to take little tiny things of glue. You gotta work really fast. Just glue little spots on the edges and stick it in there just so it'll be glued a tiny, tiny bit. In there. And then here's the fun part. You might need your wire cutters again so you can cut your flowers to the size that you want. I know I'm going to be definitely cutting mine a little shorter. And you just stick the stem through and make the arrangement you want. Okay, so I think I'm done with this one. I might pull some of the flowers out just a tiny bit, just to make it a little fuller. You want to make sure that you have the styrofoam covered completely, especially along the edges right here, because that part is really easy to miss. And the last thing we're going to do is tie a bow around it. So get some ribbon to your desired length and cut it. Now I'm going to take my glue gun and do just a tiny little drop of glue. And then in like the middle of the ribbon, like right here, put that where the drop of glue from the glue gun is, just to make sure it stays. Probably can't see this. And then wrap it around and tie a little bow. And then I'm going to take a little more glue and just put it behind the middle of the bow just to make sure it stays in place. And there you go. Oh my gosh, this lighting. Just to show it to you a little better, here's what mine looks like. And that is it. It's that simple. I'm going to do a second one because I have 2 coffee tables in my house. I'm going to put this one on one and a second one on another. And so if you want to watch, I'm going to fast forward that part. So if you want to watch that, keep watching. But if you get it, then that's all there is to it.